According to the church calendar, we are now in Passiontide, a season when we concentrate on the suffering and death of Christ, which is now just around the corner in terms of our own calendar, and in terms of Jesus' ministry, which we've been following in the Gospel of John. But why passion? As a child and a young Christian, I pondered that word. The word passion to me meant enthusiasm, commitment, even something hot and steamy. The name passion, when applied to Jesus' death, comes from the Latin word for suffer, patior. So clearly the Church Fathers wanted us to concentrate on the suffering aspect, that a man would choose to suffer and die for the world he hardly knew, that a single person, albeit God on earth, would willingly lay down his life, although he had done nothing wrong. Now that is akin to the meaning of passion that I know: commitment, dedication, single-mindedness. But passion is not one-sided. Passion demands a response, and can only live if there is a response. That is the enthusiasm. Passion engenders it in others. So what is our response to the passion of Jesus, the presence of God acting in our history? A small village in Bavaria, in Germany, has responded to an encounter with God faithfully for nearly 400 years. In 1634, the bubonic plague struck the area around Oberammergau, and the residents of the village prayed fervently to be spared. When they were, they vowed to perform a passion play every 10 years forever, as a thanksgiving. The play is now world famous, is performed daily to thousands of pilgrims over several months, every 10 years. The people of Oberammergau experienced God coming to them in their hour of need and responded by committing themselves to his service. In their sacrifice and enthusiasm, they have in turn blessed so many, brought many to faith, and challenged us all to respond to God's passion in our own ways. So what should our response be? That is up to each of us, for we are all individuals. Our experience of meeting with God in the gospel, in our remembrance of his once and for all sacrifice, in our daily lives, is as unique as we are. So our responses will be unique. There is no single right or wrong answer, no set path, no prescribed route by which we can register our passion for Jesus' passion. The important part is the response in itself. How can we not respond? How can we not be changed when we meet God in the suffering and death of Jesus? Using some words of Graham Kendrick, let us ponder. There, in the garden of tears, my heavy load he chose to bear. His heart with sorrow was torn, yet not my will, but yours, he said. Come, see his hands and his feet, the scars that speak of cruel sacrifice, hands that flung stars into space, to cruel nails, surrendered. This is our God, the servant King. He calls us now to follow him, to bring our lives as a daily offering of worship to the servant King. So I urge you, live the daily sacrifice to the glory of our God, the servant King. For love so amazing, so divine, demands our life, our soul, our all.